Okay, so if you read my post a few days ago about Treb's stats for September, that's amazing, good for you, and thank you. But today we're going to be talking a little bit deeper into the Toronto market in terms of condos. Now, before we get into that, I just want to quickly touch on detached, semi-detached, and townhouses. Now, these ground level living home types have increased in demand as well as price since the beginning of the year and since COVID because people really want a backyard instead of a balcony. Now, for townhouses specifically, because they are a stepping stone into that detached and semi-detached home type, they have increased at a faster pace and a larger rate just because they are that stepping stone. Now, does this really surprise a whole lot of people? It doesn't surprise me, but it may surprise you. So let's jump into the 3 points that I want to talk about when it comes to the Toronto condo market. So the first point is about months of inventory. Now, the months of inventory increased from 1 month of inventory in February to 3.5 months of inventory now. What this means is that in February, if there were no new listings, it would have taken the active listings 1 month to sell to completely deplete the Toronto condo market. Now it would take about 3.5 months to deplete the market if there were no new listings. This means that there's an increased amount of supply in our Toronto condo market. The second point is that there's been a 5% decrease in the average price from February to now. The third point is that there's been a decrease in the median price about 6% to $595,000. So what does this mean if you're a seller, and what does this mean if you're a buyer? If you're a seller, it means that you have significantly more competition than you would have in February. There's 3 things that you should do if you're a seller in order to sell your home for top dollar. Price it correctly based on the current market trends. Don't price based on February trends because you will not have very much success doing so. The second and third go hand in hand, which are hiring a professional photographer and hiring a professional stager. As we know, almost all buyers in the market are looking online prior to viewing a property in person. Making that first impression great is crucial when there's this much supply in the market. Now, if you're a buyer, there is still competition for some properties, especially the great ones with unobstructed views, great floor plans and unique features, etc. But with that said, given the months of inventory is increased significantly, there definitely is an opportunity if you are a buyer looking to purchase. If you've thought about purchasing a property in Toronto, give me a call. I'm happy to talk.